Okay. Sorry, I am slightly running behind. The day has been kind of a thing. But we're going to indulge with a scented candle. There we go. And set that over there. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Now, I played Strange Horticulture. Liked it a lot. So I'm hopeful. As a thaumaturge apprentice, there's a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Ellie left the shop, Strange Antiquities, in my hands. None of us knew that by then the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible uncertainty that could not be stopped. The ravens were an omen, a circling unkindness of black wings. I do like that the collective noun for ravens is an unkindness. Cheerless cries that seemed, even then, to start the signal of a rising dread. All right. Let's do this. Hey, Trista. Hey, Ms. Wicked Wolf. Hey, Jen. Hadn't really said hi to everybody. Hey, 255. I just kind of apologized for for running late. Oh, actually, sorry. I need to put the link in the Discord and also on Blue Sky, because to hell with Twitter. And post. Come on. Blue Sky is real slow with links sometimes. There we go. Okay, there we are. What have we here? I've been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass and must leave at once. I am leaving the shop in your care with some reluctance, I might add. It's just at Council of Geeks, Trista. Generally, if you find me anywhere, it's either at Council of Geeks or at Vera Wild. Keep in mind, though, you will get different kinds of stuff from me, depending on what you're following. Make use of my reference material. Here, take this. There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. What is this? And remember that there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances should you seek entry into any locked doors, or cupboards. In fact, safe is not to touch anything at all. I should be back in a few days. All right. Color and composition. Dark blue gemstone. Oh, hold on. Move the cursor. Dark blue gemstone. I thought at first it was bone, but it is in fact clay painted to look like bone. Oh, that's like when I want to name it. Sense of touch. Oh, very specific things. Cold and smooth, hard and somewhat rough. Oh, and it varies if it's like a different part of it. Ooh, scent and sound. I have nothing to remark. Inner perception It fills me with a sense of foreboding. Ooh, okay, okay. Index in the back. Subject black lamb siphon. Oh, okay. Referenced in. Okay. Binding seal. Alright, well, I think there's going to be a figure as we go kind of deal, because... Okay. What is your deal? Green marble. And it is following me! Intricate detailing, cool and smooth. Wait, did you touch it? Did you poke it in the... Did I just poke it in the eye? Nothing to remark and nothing to remark. Okay, okay. Of course pet the cat. Pet the... The cat was the first thing I did. Red paint, perhaps blood, stone, hard and cold. Whoa! Interesting. Oh, sliding. Oh, weights! Okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I gotcha. So wait, what's over here? Ah, that's locked. Cool. Got it. And back here. What's down here? What is this? That is a puzzle to be solved later, I strongly suspect. Oh, or it's just my drawers. Oh, Undermere! Hello. Oh. Ooh, way more detailed map than Strange Horticulture had. Whoa. Hello. Okay. Okay. Alright. What is this? Sounds are muffled in its presence. Warm. Orange gemstone. Nothing. Your early access video reminded me of something when James Somerton issued his first apology. I remember thinking, even if you mini, why would I care what you are doing for it? I have no reason to think you can make watchable content without plagiarism. Well, yeah. Like, he kind of straddles the line between what I was trying to focus on and, like, the more generalized, you know, big problems outside of just the work. He's kind of both. For folks who don't know, Saturday's video is going to be talking about YouTube apologies again. But when the problem is something that can't really be apologized for. And I don't mean because it's so bad. I mean because the problem that's been revealed is what you make is fundamentally not a thing worth taking in because you've missold it or something of that nature. I figured I could, Jen. I'm just, I wanted to check down first. This is early for you? Oh, you mean in terms of how long the game's been out? I got gifted it on Steam, so that helped. I mean, the main reason I don't jump on a lot of games when they first come out is they're at their most expensive when they first come out. I like things on sale. So, what we got? There's a darkness to it, as if it holds untold fear inside. Okay. Nothing to remark. Somewhat painful. Bronze. The Thaumaturge, Eli White. Oh, yep, and dialogue history. Cool. What's the cat's name? Devourer of Souls, Jupiter. Yes! Oh, that makes me so happy. Jupiter is the Thaumaturge's cat. Or more accurately, Eli is Jupiter's Thaumaturge. Jupiter found strange antiquities, perhaps drawn to the curiosities within, and made it his home. Ooh. Heterochromia. Eli was more than happy to accommodate him, but he learned early on that Jupiter was his own master. His business is his own, but it largely consists of regular naps, terrorizing rodents, and midnight exploration of Undermere and beyond. What he does on his excursions is a mystery, but he seems to be well known among the town's residents. Hey, buddy. Okay, what's over here? What's that? Or maybe. There? Actually, hang on. There's a few places it could go in theory. Oh. Aha! It's a pattern, which means it goes there. Yeah, I think. Yes, it is yes, that is definitely a pattern. So that goes there. What is this? Reminder, I've stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. Oh, interesting. On thaumic fields, all thaumic objects produce a field of sorts. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thaumic lens. These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them over the years. Okay. I'm assuming this is the thaumic lens. Just given that symbol, but I could be wrong. Because it says place over, not under, so it will be something to put them on top of. Okay, it's just a magnifying glass. Cool. So hold on. There's stuff in the place next door. So wait, where are we? Strange Antiquities, 29. So that should mean that is the winery. The proprietor, a Mrs. Cranmore, begrudgingly grants me access to the cellar, where I explain that I'm from Strange Antiquities next door. Well, yes, take the lot of them out of here, would you? I can't say no to Eli after all he's done for me. But I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar. Yeah! It is one of the things that I appreciated about Strange Horticulture as well, is it does a very good job of like giving me everything I need, but also letting me figure stuff out on my own. That makes me happy. I've been around since your flat cap era. Oh, you've been here for a minute. Okay, so that's where we can use the weights. Yeesh. Iron gray metal flecked with dark red. It's not rust, it's blood. Ugh. Raised detailing. Substance flake off and leaves a mark on my fingertips. Ugh. It has an energy about it. Yeah, I bet it does. Jeez. Okay. All right, for right now, ooh, wait a minute here. Hang on. These go together by chance? No. Alright, they look like they might click together in some way. Guess not. Was a thought. Use shift to bring up a magnifying glass. So wait, is that a... That's a thing I can do at any time. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Also, what you said about channel also made me think about the fact that a lot of people weathered Me Too allegations by just kind of not really saying or doing anything. Yeah. Like, they didn't say much about it and just waited, and eventually just passed out of public consciousness, and any hit to their career faded. By and large, yeah. Like, I think in a lot of cases, like, the most egregious accusations had to be answered, because, like, you can't just kind of ignore when you get the accusations that some of those people had against them. But, and I don't want to act like anything is lesser, but when something was like one, maybe two incidents, in a lot of cases, if the person in question just kept their head down, maybe they lost like an immediate something, but like they'd be allowed back soon after. Just for there not having been more stuff. You know what I mean? I've been on and off for some years, and I blinked and you ditched the flat cap for dresses. Not that I'm complaining. Didn't think you were. Oh, I can move the candles. Ooh, wonder if that'll come up. Thomas Pope. That's a jowly gentleman. Congratulations. Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. Oh, he's a jackass, too. That's me. I'm a man of two loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. Okay, he has a dog, that helps. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. All right, now he's growing on me. If you'd be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. Hunter's boon. First of all, let me see here. Anything in here that helps? No. Oh, wait, what's this say? Aha! A hunter's boon is a primitive item. They grant the power of predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishment. That's a little... See, the thing is, my mind naturally kind of gravitates to something like this, but... Yeah, no, that's clay. So wait, what's this made out of? Wood. Bronze. Hunter's bone. Hunter's bone. Oh, wait a minute. Yellowy brown. Yellowy white color. Smooth. Gives off a sensation of power. Alright, I'm inclining towards that out of the things I have. Let me go back and check the other stuff again. Yeah! It's a tiger's tooth. A trophy from a predator. In closer inspection, it gives a sensation of power. Selenic. I know words. Selenic totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with a sentiment or feeling such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. So that's new book contents discovered. So wait. All right, let's... Hunter's Boon. I'm going to make it green for the stuff I'm absolutely certain about. Icon. What is that? I wonder if those matter. All right. Hunter's Boon. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, I say. I didn't really watch YouTube much except for music and tornado live streams until I moved in with my partner. He's a YouTubeaholic. Oh, dang it. I wasn't reading. I forgot they scroll on without me. The nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters ago. 2 winters gone. I should be doing voices for these characters. I hadn't thought to up to this point. The creeping dark has set up in my house. I'm told the shadow hold will draw it out. Shadow hold, do you say? Shadow hold. Shadow hold. A shadow hold or a shattic vessel. It's a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or a bottle or some sort of box. It can be used to contain an ashatic spirit, the manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadows like a poison from a wound. They are decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. So wait a minute. So this clay markings have been carved in. It's this. Thanks for stopping in, Jen. It was good to see you. The item is a container of some kind. The design on the bottle is the same as the sketch. Yep. Book content discovered. Sunbond, a small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly, made of non-precious metals of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and... Ooh. Hello. So, hold on. First of all, there is an auto label. I kind of like it's nice that they added auto labeling, but I kind of, just given the pace of the game, I kind of like doing it myself. Shadow hold. So wait a minute. What is this? Wood, gold. Oh, gold's a precious metal, so that's not it. Then yeah, gold. No, definitely not. Okay, I thought maybe that was the sun. What's it? What is this? Bronze. Raised detailing. Cold, stone, hard and cold. That's warm. What was the other new one I got? It was something totem. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have it be yellow because we're uncertain. Actually, we're gonna have it be red so it stands out. That I'm unsure about that. But I strongly suspect. I'm not certain, but I strongly suspect. No, the red's throwing me off because red's like, no! So we'll go yellow. Yeah. Okay, that does stand out enough from the green. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I guess I've been around that long too, but I don't really think about it because I tend to see myself on the edge of any community no matter how long I've been there. I would say I'm sorry you feel that way, except I mean I don't know how that is for you to feel like that, but I hope you don't feel too distanced. What's with all these ravens flying about Undermere today? Can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. I don't know why you're kind of a sailor. What do we got? We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in a boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in a fire pit, but I asked to take a look at first. That man does like to burn things. They look old. Maybe there's nothing of much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the shin. Charlie Weathers. So, put that there for now. Stanley Hume. I want an Ossic ring. Ossic. That's a pleasing word to hold on the tongue. Ossic ring. You are an odd fellow, my dude. Ossic ring. Somewhat macabre object were originally made as offerings to the goddess Corchin, but the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say that they can hear Corchin's unearthly hiss when they hold an Ossic ring to their ear. Do they now? Bronze, uneven texture, no. Huh. Ah, there we go. There it is. Made of bone, this item satisfies the description macabre. Book contents. Evocant. These stones, why can't I read today? These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart, according to popular myth. The truth is less dramatic, but the weight of these items is nevertheless important and should not stray more than a hair from precisely 1 pound. They are placed on the chest of those in a coma to draw them out. That is a little more than 1 pound. Do I have any other stones? Ooh, hang on. Alright, that's a little more than 1 pound. Good. For a second I thought maybe I mislabeled that. Ooh, what about you? Ooh, maybe. Maybe. Alright, let's check. Let's check this just real quick. That is lighter. Okay. So that was, what was it? What was the new one? Dang it, what was it? It was Ivacant. Yes, Ivacant. So I think that you are Ivacant. Okay. So that one I'm certain of. That one I think. That one I'm certain. All right. All right. Getting back into the groove. I remember all this. I think it's a thing related to my autism. I don't understand other people fully, so I've always felt slightly distanced from the rest of humanity. Makes sense. Edmund Bishop.
The behavior of these ravens is disturbing, to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons into. And they'll kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there, and I'd like to know what. A voice of Sononos might help put me at ease, or it might do the opposite.
A voice of Sononos. Voice of Cernanos. The name Voice of Cernanos is used to refer to any bronze torque that has certain imbued properties. With skill, such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Cernanos is a pagan god of the force in nature, typically depicted as a man with antlers of a stag, often wearing or holding. Okay, so he's all right. Wearing that thing. Bronze. Ooh, I think I know. Bronze. Okay, so, hell, what was it? Voice of Cernanos. Can I? Pretty positive. Here you go, buddy. Boom! Gotcha! It's nice to do a nice chill game. It's been a little bit. Spirit Eye. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, a layer that requires something more than a traditional sense to experience. They draw their power from the symbols inscribed upon them. Interesting. Closed for the day. Hunter's Boon, also Ring, Shadow Hold. Yep. So those ones are the ones I confirmed. That one I'm pretty sure. That one I'm pretty sure. Let me just... Let me see if I can figure out anything else while I'm here. Is a receptacle commonly featuring a memento mori that acts as an aid to recollection. A memory cannot reside in both the mind and an ecumenical at the same time, and it cannot be stored indefinitely. When a memory has been left for long periods, it can begin to emit unpleasant vapors. An empty ecumenical, on the other hand, has an ominous presence, pulling at the threads of one's mind. I don't feel like I feel comfortable guessing at that. Ares Remnant. These objects induce a form of synesthesia, where colors and tones, light and shadow, can be felt through touch. They are sometimes used by those who work in low-light conditions, such as miners. The gemstones in an Ares remnant are arranged in the shape of a constellation that shares its name. Do I have anything with gemstones in a pattern? I don't. Yeesh. I don't think so. Nope, wrong pattern. Okay, so I don't think I have that at present. No, I got what you meant. 255, don't worry about it. Binding seed. Two distinct materials representing the mind and the body. No, don't feel like I know what that is. Hero key. Designed to be hidden from prying eyes when activated by moving the object in a circular motion. The key is revealed by its gemstone of light. Yeah, you, I think I figured out. You, I got sorted. The picture changed. That's interesting. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's an eye and a voice. Oh, so the all right. So the eye is different than the voice. I see. Okay, I guess we'll call the day for now. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Backbarrow. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Huh. What is that? Huh. All right. Hey, Jupiter. Alright. And we ding somebody in, see what we got. Verona Green! I remember you from the last game. Ah, well, this is just perfect. Under mere fizzing with fear over these ravens, and the thaumaturge has left his apprentice in charge. Sorry, my dear, that was rude. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of the bed. These ravens have got under my skin is all. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Hello. Oh. 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 Yeah. Okay, that changes things. For sure. Ooh. Okay. Impudence. What was the... Ooh, hold on. Put that there. What was the... It was... This. Mentic and Wixic. So wait, what do those look like? Mentic and Wixic. Mentic, Wixit. The mind and of the body. Do I have anything with those symbols on them at present? I don't think so. Doesn't look like. Okay. All right. Ding! Tess Sherwood. I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no partner, no friends, no prospects. I hear a horned shackle might be the answer. Horned shackle, you say? Yeah, I still haven't seen the first one, Ms. Wicked Wolf. Horned shackle. Horned shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. They can be worn as pendants and are more commonly totems of some kind. Hang on. Hang on. No, that's not worn smooth. Bone, yellowed white, brown fabric, cheap metal, probably pewter. Worn smooth, you say? This is wood all the way through, right? Yeah, that's just wood. Let me get that description again. Today my dad said to me, Gary left some leaves by your bins. Can you put them in? And I said, wait, who's Gary? My dad rolled his eyes and said, Dave's grandfather. Dave is now 36 and moved away years ago. I can still only think of the old man who lives on the street as Dave's grandfather because that's how he was referred to when I was a kid. No, that makes some sense to me. In use, the horns are rubbed. Huh. So it's something with horns on it that have been rubbed smooth. It's just clay. Pointy, textured. Hang on. This part feels smooth. This, okay, so it is this. It is this. So that's horned shackle, or should be at least. Boom! There we go. Hey, Tyrand. Vasager. A vasager can be used to prevent the spread of disease. Among other oddities, flames burn pale blue in their presence. Oh. Oh. So there is a reason for me to be able to pick up the candle. All right. It's not any of those. Yeah, it might be something that I don't have yet. Hey! Held on. Oh, yeah. think so. I think so. Because, yeah, yellow, blue. Ha 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 ha. Let's mark you up. Yeah, baby, yeah. Feels good to label stuff. Dave Schaefer. Oh, yeah, mailman. At least the weather's looking a little better out there today. What we got this time? Good day. You might be interested to hear that my plow overturned a strange-looking object yesterday. Come to the farm, and it's yours. For the right price, of course. Oh. Fool. This was a place I was supposed to go. The boatyard. Boatyard. Barrow. The boatyard, number 8. Number 8. Ooh, whoops. The yard has seen better days. A mess of broken and rotted timber covers most of the outdoor spaces that isn't taken up by upturned boats, slowly being claimed by the weeds. In the middle of all this, man looks up from repairing a small rowing boat. You must be from strange Antiquities, he says with a smile. He takes me into a dilapidated office where 2 metal buckets collect drips from brown water and a thin window pane rattles with every footstep. He pulls a sheaf of brown papers out of the desk drawer, places them gently in my hands. Apparently as an afterthought and somewhat reluctantly, the man gives me something else as I'm leaving. I have no use for it, he says. Don't even know what it's for. Ooh, hello. Let's put that there for now. Alright, so what was the other one? The farm. Is there Greywick Farm? Ha! The scent of damp hay lingers in the air as crows pick at the muddy ground between weathered stone barns. The farmer lifts his gaze briefly, offering little more than a nod before turning back to his work. I don't think I'll find anything useful here. Oh, is there more than one farm? Is there a second farm? Royston Farm. Where's Royston Farm? John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. Any hope that he might not be fully aware of its value quickly evaporates. After a lengthy negotiation, I reluctantly hand over the amount he originally asked for. Ooh. Lovely. Got it. Nice. Still don't really get... Escaped prisoner ran northwest. Wait, is there a prison listed? Or Oh, and there's strange horticulture. Cool. Hospital, church, house. The old jail. So if he fled the old jail, went northwest to the first house he came to, it's either this or this. What's this? Hey! Boom! Ha ha! Feels nice. The dilapidated warehouse is dark and imposing, and the struggling flame of my lantern does little to pierce its depths. I slowly search through its contents with a sense of despair. Wonder if I'm even in the right place at all, when suddenly and unexpectedly, I uncover something of value. More relieved than elated, I take the trinket back to the shop for further study and warm drink. Whoa! That's, whew. Okay. Some interesting pieces. Ah, Jupiter, we meet again. Our paths crossed late last night on Princess Street. We shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark. On important business, no doubt. No doubt whatsoever. I wonder if you can help me. I'll try. I'm visiting my grandmother later, and I wanted to bring her something. She lives all alone at the edge of town, out on Clanbrook Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. I thought maybe a moon heart could bring her some comfort. A moon heart, you say? Moon heart. Moon heart. Ooh. Hello. Not listed. Moonheart, Selenic totem. That makes sense. Which means this beauty, I'm pretty sure. No! Oh, shit, that wasn't it? Oh, damn. Okay, so I was wrong. That is not a Selenic totem. Whoops. Okay. All right. Well, let's pull that description back up then. Selenic totem. The sentiment or feeling such as joy or love sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both Selenic and Noctic. Selenic and Noctic. Selenic and Noctic. Selenic. Noctic. Cold and smooth. Crackling energy flickers in the depths of the mind. Engraved crystals, bronze. Engraved symbols, cold and smooth. No. What's this? Nothing to remark. Tarnished silver, raised detailing. Okay. Bronze wood, dark green gemstone. Markings have been carved in. No. Fossilized creature. Nope, that's not it. Ooh. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. White paint. Nothing to remark. Rough and gnarled. Gold, gemstones. My heart feels lighter. Hmm. Huh. What the heck else could it be? I could have frickin' sworn. But it's not that. So if it's not that, what the hell is it? Huh. Wait, what are those? Hold on now. Phosphorus and heat. That doesn't help. Witch sign. Horned god. Huh. Okay. Selenic totem. Imbued with a feeling, then held tightly to recall the same feeling. Sometimes featured crystals. Connection to either the moon or the night. Ah. Wait. What's the stuff I've got down here? Damn it. Huh. Wait a minute. What's the... Hello? What is that? Do I have anything shaped like that? Hold on. Huh. Don't think I do. Well, let's just, for the moment, no. No. Okay. Well, that was neat to discover, even though I can't. Oh, I don't know what it needs. There's bugs. Spider right there. I don't want to go to hints. I might need to, though. I bet you, though, the hint is just going to help me find what thing in the book it is. And I know what thing it is. I just don't think any of these match it. Ah. Yeah, no, I did. Oh, I freaking knew it. Carved totem. None of these are carved. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Son of a... Damn it! Oh, that's the crescent shape. Is its frickin'... Ah! Damn it! Oh, okay. All right, you got me. There it is. Ah! Just because my brain kept going owl. That's an owl. It's an owl. I didn't realize that was the crescent. Son of a bitch. Ah! Owl. It's associated with night. Ooh! Oh, dang it. Holgen Grimm. These eerie creations are worn by priests of Holgar in various rituals related to death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection, Wolfsong Truth to seek his judgment, Path of the Warriors help the dead to find their way. Okay. That one was difficult for me too. Oh, good. So it's not just me. That's good to know, Torrent. I appreciate that. You know what bothered me about the Anthony Grimuglia video you were somewhat responding to? He implied the only reason people made fun of Mr. Ender was his turning red 9/11 take. That's not true at all. Mr. Ender has a history of problematic takes on various issues. I know nothing about that creator, so I have nothing to say on that. Yeah, I literally had never even heard of that guy before Anthony brought him up in his video, so I have literally no thoughts on whether Anthony is being too forgiving of him or whether he's got... I don't know who that is, so no thoughts, no opinions. Daisy Winters. A friend of mine, or former friend I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the past weeks, including one that was a gift from my late grandmother. Ooh. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could leave lying out for her that to find that will teach a lesson and make sure it never happens again? Whoa. Okay. You will need to make a choice here. There are no wrong answers, but my decision will no doubt affect the events in motion outside my shop. Binding Seed or Zaya. Zaya. Warn about the neck to place them closer to the heart. These innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. They can be difficult to remove. Zayas are made of a single material, except wood or clay. They typically have no symbol or other writing on their surface. Oh. And I think it's this. Oh, no. Single material? That's both bronze and iron. So it's not that. At least I don't think. Unless I read that wrong. Oh, whoop. Wrong book. Of any single material except wood or clay. I mean, mean, I guess it still could be it, but it's saying single material. Okay, what's the other one though? What's binding seed again? Binding seed. Right. Alright, I want this is the one I want. Made of 2 distinct materials. Oh wait. So that might be this. That might be this. Because that is made of, indeed, 2 distinct materials. Bronze and iron. Somewhat painful. Nothing to remark. Maybe that might be the binding seed. It's bronze all the way down. Ah, I get what you mean. Yeah, it can, sorry. There is such a thing as the, stop clock is right twice a day principle. And, you know, I guess in Anthony's defense, again, not that I'm weighing in on this because I don't know, and I'm not really going to look into it. But in his potential defense, like when somebody helps you or helps deal with something that you care about, it can result in people being more forgiving. All right, I think this is the binding seed. No! Oh! No, it's not. Okay, so that wasn't either one! Whoops. Okay. Okay. Huh. Wood and stone. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. So I am thinking that. There we go. Binding Seed. Okay. Shield Charm. All right. So, I think that was the better one to go with, because that will ideally just make the person who stole her stuff feel real guilty if she is, whereas the other thing was like, that's just punishing. That didn't feel right. I will be back in just a minute. Quick bio break on my part. All right. I mean, it was only obvious foreshadowing in hindsight, 255. Just struck me as a funny moment otherwise. Which is good foreshadowing. Good foreshadowing is super obvious in hindsight. Emmett Burrows. They found a man just now in that house where all them ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen, but I did. He was sheet white, but it was his eyes that were going to give me nightmares. All black they were. It was like he weren't there anymore. I don't need to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my family to Sedberg, and I'll be taking a Libula to see us safely through. Libula, you say? Libulae purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in high regard by most scholars of the occult. That being said, an imbuement of wisdom shows that a libula is not merely decorative. There is power in symbology, as the old thaumaturges will know. Imbuement of wisdom. Imbuement of wisdom.
Okay, so that's an imbuement of wisdom.
Oh, there you are. There you are. Witch's finger. Huh. Let's label this. I haven't watched the show before. I immediately knew what that meant. Not trying to brag, but I did. Well, I mean, I think it has to do with because the thing is, just because I am not a theorist type of viewer. I'm not. So I haven't been actively being like, ooh, maybe this one will be a Cylon. That's just not how I watch the thing. And as a result of that, like, it just read to me as a cute line. You know, if you view it in a different headspace, yeah, maybe you zero in on it and go, oh, I betcha. But that's just not how I'm watching it. All right. That's morbid as hell. Oh, 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 oh! Oh! Gotcha! There's a narrow gap between the two houses, and I spy a small wooden chest wedged firmly inside. Slowly, I manage to work it loose, and when it finally comes free, it shoots out onto the hard ground and snaps open, revealing its long hidden treasures. Nice. New stuff. All right. That felt good. Really like the binding seed entry because it's an example of a real world structure that counts as a colossal version. Yeah. Oh, that one was nice. Francesca Robertson. Good afternoon. No. Morning. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm Francesca Robertson, a doctor of sorts. What happened to your face? I assume you heard about Mr. Hungsford. It seems to be the talk of the town already. I'm used to dealing with maladies of an occult nature, but black eyes are certainly unusual. Oh, yeah, I did hear. I've heard of something like this before, but I don't see how it could be the same thing. Either way, I'm hopeful and ever can. Ooh, I think I found that one already. Or did I get cocky? We'll see. Yeah! There is something extra cool about like taking the time on your own to like go through the book and be like, do I think I have this? I think I might have this, and then find it, and then someone asks for it, and you're immediately like, ooh, I know that one! Like, that just feels good. Need to get more pickles now. A dataless link is a powerful object capable of producing a levitation field. Ooh. Field's extremely fragile, however, so it would be prudent not to take risks. These items are surprisingly light in weight. Their designs vary, but they might point to some facet of flight, a feather or wings of a bird or insect, for example. Mark you as green, because we gotcha. Polished, rough, polished. Iron, huge black gemstone. Temperance Parker. I had a quiet chat with Edmund Bishop in the Guilty Ram last night. He's always got an interesting story to tell, but last night he was different. I can tell he's worried, which has got me worried too. I know it's not much, but I like a shield charm all the same. Shield charm, you say? Generic charms of protection have little to offer the skilled thaumaturge, but can have some small effect. An Ashatic spirit or wandering shroud will not abide them, for example. Such charms make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of thaumaturgy. They can be made of various materials, though rarely precious metals. Protection. Protection, there it is. Okay. Maybe? Oh no, there it is. There it is. Boom! Apprentice identified 10 items. Yeah! St. John's Anvil. These items have much in common with St. John's poppy plant of the same name. In fact, it is reflected in their designs. They have quite different uses, however. Whereas the plant helps to overcome deafness, an anvil will dampen sound. They can even be tuned to filter out certain noises, but allow others to be heard still. There was something here that was dampening sound. Hold on. Label this first. Shield charm. There was something that was dampening sound. What was it? No, that wasn't it. Nope, definitely not. Nope, that's not it. No. I know there was something that dampened sound. Nope. Sounds are muffled in its presence. That was it. Okay, so shit. What was it? What was it called again? Shit, what was it? Oh, hearing charm. That's the bat. All right, so right. Okay, so hold on. Hearing charm is the bat. Got that. What the hell? St. John's Anvil. So I think this is St. John's Anvil. And I think that you are the hearing charm. One of the things that I will say that I like about this compared to Strange Horticulture is the items are way more distinct. Like, don't get me wrong, a lot of the stuff in Strange Horticulture was distinct, like, you know, different petals, you know, whether or leaves, or, you know, whether or not it had flowers, but they were all still plants. These are like completely different things. So there is something nifty about like coming across an entry about something really distinct and being like, oh, I know I've seen that. Hey, context. Lurk away. Hugh Langston. There's something I want to show you. I didn't like the look of it, so I left it where I found it. What if it's cursed? It was hanging behind an old shed, all overgrown with ivy. Let me draw a quick map for you. There. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Yeah! Gotcha! The shed is actually a wooden summer house that looks out over the pond, but it's clear that it hasn't been used in some time. Thick brambles claw their ways up and over one side of the structure, and ivy covers the rest in a molted green cloak. I find what I've been looking for in the rear. Parts of the ivy have been torn away recently, revealing an amulet hanging from a rusted nail. Something else catches my eye. I reach for it, and I notice that there is another pendant hanging next to it, almost completely hidden by the ivy. Ooh. Nifty. Alright. Well, let's put y'all somewhere. Okay. Cool. Who's next? Hey, Jupiter. Eli's picked a bad time to leave Undermere. I've come from the Hungerford house, where I've been helping Dr. Robertson and look for any clues about what happened there. There wasn't much to go on. I did find a shattered Asiatic vessel, but whatever did this was no creeping dark. There was a strange black stain on the flagstone floor that I didn't like the look of, and the ravens as usual, but at least they seem to have dispersed. Hey! I don't want any prejudice against corvids. They're awesome. I don't know what to make of it. I'm going back to take a trip to Gleeston Castle to see if Edmund Bishop can shed any light on their behavior. But first, I would like a vestiger, whatever this is, we don't want it spreading. I think I know what that is. Boom! Ha ha ha! For the banishment of Hobbs' fear and not excite. These tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. Interesting. Alright, let's mark you green. Because I was right! Glass filled with blue liquid. Cold. I haven't really investigated the new stuff. Bronze, orange gemstone. Feels a little warmer than I would expect. The stone is polished. No sound. No general sense. And you. Gold and silver. That's pretty. That one's real pretty. Warm and vibrating with energy. No sound. No inner perception. Interesting. Do you remember I said a history YouTuber fired a researcher for letting an AI fact get into the script? Yeah. If that was someone who worked for you, would you give them a second chance or just fire them? He was inclined to give them a second chance if they'd admit to it, but they wouldn't. I mean, I'll take a hint, Jen. I don't mind. I think my take on that 255 is I would be disinclined to give a second chance in the first place, given my feelings about that stuff at all. I mean, that's something that if I had researchers, not using that would be something I'd be pretty adamant about in the first place. But if he was inclined to give a second chance, I think he made the right call for the fact that the person didn't own up to it. Like, that tells you can't trust them regardless. All right. Why didn't that check off? Weird. Oh, there it is now. Okay. Ooh. So I think inclined to think that that is the what was it? Sunbond. Non-precious metal, bronze, yeah. So I think that is the Sunbond. Ever take a closer look at this? Gold, iron, weathered, hard and cold. Where'd you put? Hang on a second. No. Okay. It was a thought. Okay. Look at the picture in the description. Which, the one I just did? Or something else? Look at the picture in the... Which... I don't know. I don't like some specific entry. I don't know what you're referring to, Jen. I think your hint was too vague for me. Love the series. I'd love to see more games like it, but it feels like it would be hard to do lots of them without getting into unfortunate colonialism themes. I mean, I would think the bigger problem would be continuing to find things that allow for, this kind of storytelling and deduction that don't just start to feel too similar to the earlier ones. You know what I mean? So, Jen, unless you can clarify what you mean by that in some way, I think I'm going to end the day. These games are way more interesting to watch than play for me. Not these specific ones, but puzzle games that use reasoning. Oh, I mean, not everything's for everybody, and that's fair enough. I hope it's good, Rowan. Hope you enjoy it. So, hold on. I think. Protection from insanity. Boy, that is vague. Silent breath contains a small token taken from a living white stag. While the stag lives, the animal retains power, allowing the bearer to sense danger before it arrives. Interesting. That does sound cute, Rowan. Alright. I think I'm going to try and figure a few things out on my own, and we're going to call it after I end the next day, which might mean we're wrapping up a little bit early, and I am sorry for that, especially since we started kind of late. I am escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Spice! Oh, that's classic. Oh, that when asked about it, he said, like, yeah, it's a weird delivery. It's all I could do to keep from laughing. You do have to do that pause and a couple of deep breaths between being corrupted by capitalism and spice. You have to put the pause, otherwise it's not the same. There's a vast skull of the beast. I believe that when he slew it, he trapped his soul. Hard chambers of okay. Yeah, that one I think I found. Oh! The remains of bygone creature. Ooh! Guys of Lillian. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello. Hello, hello. I think so, at least. there a way to copy at folks' names to the chat? I don't know. YouTube keeps doing things that mess with the chat format, and I don't know what they're doing. Imagine Elon played Command and Conquer in 2008 and yelled, "We'll see about that," after that cutscene. Ugh. That honestly just sounds too cute for him. I don't care for it. I think we're going to wrap it up soon. So Saturday's video is up in early access on Patreon and on for YouTube members on the main channel. It is about YouTube apologies, just from a different angle than I have talked about them before. And that, yeah, that's what's coming up. Monday is a new episode of the podcast. Next week, I don't know. Like, I am definitely going to come back to this, but I might do something else next time. I'm not sure yet. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see. Maybe... I feel like there was another one I was considering. Ooh, that could work. I might try Little Nightmares 2 on Wednesday, you know, as we get closer to Halloween. But I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure it out. In any case, though, we are going to wrap it up for right now. So thank you all for joining me. Take care of yourselves out there. Be well, be safe, and be kind. I'll see you.